everybody. Bad blood here. I wanted to make this video because I wanted to express how I feel, because there's not too many people that are willing to actually sit down and take the time and listen to how I feel, because there's a lot of things in my life that I think I've got to clear up and that I've got to get off my chest. If not, I'm just going to keep letting this depression get to me. You know, I struggle with depression. I've been dealing with that since my mother died. You know, and over the years, it's like, you know, I kept losing people that I loved. You know, I had an extremely hard time with that. You know, some of my family members ask me why I don't express how I feel to them about my feelings, because, and it's no offense to them, it's because they wouldn't understand how I feel. And most of the time, I don't want to have to put them through having them sit down and listen to how I feel, because that's not fair to them. So I do this like YouTube channel. It's like kind of like a video diary. I don't know, man. I've discovered a lot of things about myself, good things about myself, in the last 2 years. Everybody thinks I'm a bad person, and I'm not. Do I have mental health issues? Yes, I do. I ain't afraid to admit them. Just because I have depression and all that doesn't mean I'm not normal like everybody else, because I am. I have feelings and I have emotions just like everybody else. You know, I got tired, you know, growing up of, you know, having my cousin Sean turn around and telling me I'm not going to be good enough for anything. I ain't going to be good enough for anybody. Well, I hate to hurt your feelings, Sean, but I am good enough. I've made my life a whole lot better for myself. You know, back when I was a teenager, I'm not going into great detail about my teenagers, but I really did a lot of damage. And, you know, I've worked 3.5 to 4 years rebuilding my life, and not doing it for anybody except for myself, because you can't love anybody else unless you love yourself first. And I had to relearn how to love myself again. You know, I've had to take myself out of reality and just kind of step back and look at myself and calling myself a dumbass, which I was. I was an idiot. But, you know, hey, everybody makes mistakes. If you can't, you know, after a certain amount of years, if you can't look back on it and laugh about it, then obviously, you know, you're not as happy as you thought you were. But that's something I've really been embarrassed about, but I don't care. I'm a good person. I've had my faults, you know, and people, just a lot of people in general are just too quick to judge. They think just because I have a mental illness, I'm some kind of psycho, and I'm not. I'm actually a good person. You know, I've learned the last few years how to start paying it forward to people and doing good for people, and that actually makes me feel really good about myself. Um, I don't really care what the haters think, because obviously the haters are going to say what they're going to say no matter what, and I just don't, I ignore it completely now. Just been a lot of stuff, mainly just missing my mom, missing a few other family members as well that have passed away. I just miss my mom. There's not a day that goes by I just don't sit here and think about my mother. 16, 17 years later of her being gone, people were like, oh, get over it, your mother's gone. How am I supposed to get over something like that? I lost her when I was 11 years old. That's something that's going to stay with me the rest of my life. But I choose not to dwell on it all the time, because that's not what my mother would have wanted. I'm trying to do my best to make everybody proud of me, and I'm trying, and I'm honestly, legitimately trying. People don't see that, but I'm trying. I really am. I'm wore out. Mentally, emotionally, I'm just worn out, man, and people don't get that, and it sucks. On YouTube, some people want to be trolls and want to be negative, and that's not me anymore, man. That's not me. That's not me anymore. And if it wasn't for my family, to be honest with you, if it wasn't for my family, I'd have probably already been dead a long time ago. I'd have probably been dead when I was probably 21. But, I'm still here, so that's a good thing. I'm glad I'm not dead. I just, life is life, unfortunately, so live it and make the best of it. So, peace out.